Hey guys, welcome to my new video, and this video isn't really a tutorial. However, it's me just demonstrating some different effects you can achieve with linear wipes and crossfades to really help increase the flow in your gaming edits, whether it be Counter-Strike, Call of Duty, Battlefield, anything like that. And before I get started, this is more aimed at newer editors. Since people have been editing for a while, they'll know their editing style, they'll know how to do transitions that suit that. And if you're not aware of my edits, I prefer to edit in a more simple way. So basic colors, not many effects, basic transitions, because I believe if someone looks up a gameplay for that game, they actually want to see the frags and not a bunch of effects that make standard frags look crazy. Now, you might not agree with me, you might like a more crazy style of edit with dubstep and stuff, but that's not me. So if that is what you're looking to edit, this probably won't help you very much, and this is more aimed at basic edits or just stuff like that. Okay, so there's a few things I'm going to cover, and the first being that you want to try and keep your gameplay going in the same direction to help the flow. Now, if you're not sure what I mean by this, I'll just show you a transition from my newest one. And I did this a few times. Now you'll see as this guy gets shot, I pan from right to left. And as we go through here, you can see it just crossfades to another angle going the exact same speed, the exact same rotation. And that's just a way to pretty much make the flow a whole lot better between two separate clips. Now, that's a pretty seamless transition, and it's not distracting. So if we just, for an example, reverse this, you'll see as we go through here, and then it suddenly just swaps to a different angle. It's a bit random and doesn't really flow very well, so try and keep the exact same speed, angles, everything like that, and that's one way just how a simple crossfade can make a really good transition. Now you can take this one step further, and I like to do this since I think it looks good. Now if we go into my video effects here, and we just enable this motion blur that I've added on both of these clips, you can see as we go through this now, it starts to blur as it reaches the end, and it blurs right through the middle and then unblurs on this clip. And what that helps to do is pretty much just cover up that the clips are actually changing, and the motion blur is going to take people's attention away from, the actual transition, and they won't notice it as much, and it'll just fit a whole lot better in my opinion. Now the next thing I'm going to go over is keep everything to a similar speed. Now, kind of like I just said there, how between these two the speed stays relatively similar. Or another example is if we have a look at this clip, after he gets this big 1B, we can see he turns away to the right. Then I've added in a linear wipe to help get rid of that clip, and you can see the linear wipe travels at roughly the same speed as he's turning away. And it's not something that you notice while you're watching the clip, but that's kind of what you want with transitions. You don't want people to pick up that it's actually transitioning, and you just want it to flow really nicely together. So that's a nice way to help transition between two clips. And moving on to the next one, which is also on this clip. When you're recording clips and editing them together, you want to look out for map and gun similarities. So you can see in this transition, the deagle stays the exact same place. That's also another way to, make transitions not as eye-grabbing as they should be. And again, another example of this is you can see we need a transition from here down to here. And when I did this, you want to see how he's raising the AWP up here. You can see as it reaches the top here, I've put that linear wipe in and positioned the clips together at the right angle. So the AWP seems like it's traveling the same place, and that kind of helps take your attention away from the actual clips swapping. And again, it's not something you pick up on, it sounds kind of stupid, but just little things like that really help increase the flow of your clip. And the final thing I'm going to go over is sometimes simple is better. Now, I've seen a lot of newer people's edit, and I did it myself. You see a lot of people, cut out objects and zoom the camera through with masking and stuff like that because they think that looks cool. And that is a cool effect. You can go crazy with transitions, but you want to be careful you don't go overboard. Now, you may think that effect looks cool, so you do it a few times, but after someone sees it that's actually watching your video and they see it more than once or twice, it gets old and the wow factor is kind of gone. So you want to be careful that you don't really go overboard on an effect or a transition, because then it won't be special anymore. People aren't going to appreciate it as much as they did when they first saw it, and you're just going to look like you're reusing the same thing. So sometimes simple things just help your clip flow a lot better than, something that's going to get everyone's attention, and that's going to take away from the actual clip. Okay, so that's pretty much it for this video, and as I said, I hope that helped newer editors, since more advanced editors or people who have been editing for a while will already know how they want to edit. So if you'd like tutorials on, say, specific transitions or anything like that, feel free to leave it in a comment. If you'd like any other tutorials, feel free to leave that. Make sure you check out my other ones and my gaming videos if you're interested, and subscribe if this helped you, since I make a lot of tutorials and stuff. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.